Hey there, I'm Sean Collins. I'm the esports reporter with the Dallas Morning News, covering traditionally Dallas Fuel and OpTic Texas. So I covered a lot of the Envy items. And last week, the Envy Halo team that was announced a few months ago was rebranded into the OpTic Halo team. Of course, this is a result of Envy and OpTic merging together to kind of become one. Obviously, Envy gets to have the OpTic brand, which is so powerful, especially in Call of Duty and Halo. And OpTic gets to have a lot of the resources that it's been seeking for a long time, and a lot more people kind of working together on projects. So they were a smaller team, now they get to be a part of a bigger team. Before I kind of get into all the Halo stuff from last week, I just wanted to go ahead and say that if you're interested in following more of the content, you can subscribe to the Dallas Morning News here. It's only 99 cents for the first 8 weeks. And if you use code SEANC, that's SEANC, all caps, whenever you go to subscribe, that'll help out too. I believe that gives the first month free. All of the videos kind of like this will go here at Dallas Morning News Esports. The videos thing is still kind of new for us, so this will only be my third talking head video. But if you want to subscribe, you can do so here, and you'll see other things about the Dallas Fuel and OpTic Texas in the future. But this is my article from last week. I got to talk with Trippy and alumni from the OpTic team. Of course, I got to work with Marcus a bunch whenever he was the team manager for the Dallas Empire. So there is a little bit of championship experience there already on this team, just from the top down. If you haven't, been updated on this OpTic Halo team, it's Trippy, Pistola, Lucid, and APG, and then Lunchbox is the coach, so they have a very talented roster. Some guys that are pretty hungry and some guys that are already quite proven. Envy became OpTic Halo the same day that Halo Infinite's multiplayer released, and if you haven't caught up on all of that, the multiplayer release was really strong. It released, I think, 3 weeks early from what was originally planned, but the game was delayed a bunch. Which is kind of a testament to what it means to have a solid launch. I have put in maybe 15 to 20 hours of Halo Infinite at this point. Of course, we have the holidays going on, so I haven't been playing as much, been spending time with family, but the gameplay is super smooth. I like the movement of the sliding in Halo. I think that it's fun. I think modes, especially like Capture the Flag, have been super fun to play with my buddies. And I think the game introducing a ranked mode and having esports skins from the jump is a really solid move. And of course, we know that the esports side will be kicking off super soon. With the HCS already has scheduled tournaments and matches coming up in the coming months. And another thing is that they're allowing co-streaming, which is obviously a big thing around the Call of Duty League and the Overwatch League, is that there's no co-streaming allowed. So, top streamers couldn't, watch with their chats if they wanted to. So this is a big deal for Halo. They're kind of setting the pace, and they're implementing a lot of the things that esports fans have asked for a long time, just from the jump in their big return to esports. But if you're wanting to know more about the OpTic Texas or the OpTic Halo team now, I can give you a little bit more on that. So this is a quote from Trippy. He said, "Me, Tommy, and Justin have been a core of three for so long. Our chemistry is so good, and we really mesh well. With the addition of Brad, who just got off one of the most dominant teams in Halo history, he's more confident than ever. Tommy and I have something to prove since we've never won before, and we're really hungry." So they're pretty confident with themselves, and this article that I wrote last week kind of talks about that a little bit, and it also talks about the return of Halo and what it means for OpTic to be back in Halo again. So that's kind of a big deal. And kind of to just finish this video out, I want to keep it short and simple. I got another quote from Marcus Lovejoy, who's back in Halo now. Obviously, he spent 2 years in Call of Duty before that. He said, "I went to Call of Duty with the Dallas Empire since there wasn't much going on with Halo. So I don't think you can underestimate the championship experience that this team has, especially with Marcus kind of knowing what it needs for a team to be guided in that direction." He said Halo is very much a comfort zone for him, and that's what I had for today.